people talk about talking your book. Jamie Dimon was, fear mongering on Bitcoin while he was using OTC Desk and other things to actually accumulate Bitcoin in a position over there and trade that. Ripple has continued to make acquisitions that would allow them to operate and really kind of have a moat, irrespective of the Clarity Act passing. Just this week, they finally got full clearance over there in the EU to be able to participate at scale under the MiCA regulations, or MiCA, however you want to say it. They haven't slowed down. They continue to aggregate licenses, make investments, and do the things to be able to operate their business irrespective of this passing. So for them and for XRP, I've said for a while, if Clarity doesn't pass, there's really only one asset that sits in a unique position to be used. If Clarity were to pass, there would be more assets that might be vying for the same spot. So I don't know if that's here or there. Again, not trying to say that they're not an advocate for the Clarity Act. They've obviously spent a ton on advertising and other things to support it. They've made investments in multiple, Stand With Crypto and other political organizations that are oriented in getting the clarity that we need for this asset class. But perception publicly would be they're obviously in support of it. But at the same time, they also kind of have a really big moat if it doesn't get through. So, same thing on the U.S. supporting Japan. Perception-wise, absolutely looks like they're, trying to help and do things. But at the same time, maybe it's the opposite. And maybe they want additional leverage in the system so that when this does unwind, it's even worse, and they do need to move to this new financial system. And that may have been the last piece that was required to really drive enough leverage for that to take place when it does unwind. So, again, I always like to play the contrarian side on things and think a little bit more strategically around stuff. If I was that counterparty or that company or that enterprise or whoever it is, and basically go through game theory on things. And I would encourage you guys to do the same. All right. Ty, Mr. M. Becker, says, Jake, I'm 27, wife and 2 kids. Congratulations, dude. He says, using my accounting job to try and achieve top 5% holder. Dream is to bless my family and give back. God bless. I love it, dude. I think that, again, I can't give you financial advice. I can only talk about what I'm investing in.